So Jen has created an amazing autumnal September treat for us all, thanks to her trip to New Zealand, but also thanks to her love of a bunch of the bars that we've got in here. So she's going to wax lyrical about one of the great makers emerging in the last few years, Hind and Var, who we have in this box. Also Boho, Chuck from the US, and of course the indomitable Vincent and Hasna from Bordeaux in France, who've got a great bar. But finally, the really exciting new maker is from New Zealand, where Jen has basically been, called Foundry, and she's going to start by telling us a little bit about her adventures and just how this amazing maker was discovered by you.
I'm so excited to have these guys in a box. Ever since I went over to New Zealand and I went to Auckland, just north of Auckland in Silverdale, there's this in a kind of unassuming industrial park, as so many of the great makers are. You find Foundry and David and Janelle, and they welcomed me there to have a quick chat, and hours later David and I were still geeking out about all things cocoa and chocolate. And it's just such a joy to get on with people and to enjoy and see how exciting the factory is and to hear everything they say and then to try the chocolate and it matches up to the words, and it really is just incredible. I've been telling everyone, I've been insufferable telling everybody about these bars since I got back, so there's a long way for them to travel, but we've got them in now. So you will have in your box either one from Peru, which I have to be honest is my favourite. We don't often say the word favourite, but I have a particular fond spot for this bar, or the Mexico, which is also an incredible bar. And then we've also got some more of their bars in, not that many, but we've got more of their bars in stock at the moment, not loads left. So if you love these, they're such a good example of expression of origin. So trying two together is a great way to try them, to try the different beans and the way they coax the flavours out. So I really hope you enjoy the Foundry bar.
They are amazing. I mean, David and Janelle, they're just amazing. I mean, David basically imports all the beans himself. He's just brilliant in terms of how he crafts them. And just hats off to Jen for finding amazing makers like that. They're not cheap, I have to be honest. So the beans have to go quite a long way to get to them, and then they have to come quite a long way to get to us here. But this is what we're trying to do at Cocoa Runners, which is find you the best bars. So we've also got Hind and Var, and you know those guys, like, hats off, come out of nowhere, won the Golden Bean this year. They've got amazing milk, which Jen's going to talk to you about in a minute. They've also got an amazing dark. They've got amazing bars just coming through. And just, you know, brilliant makers, brilliant treat for the bars, well deserved for the Golden Bean. Vincent and Hasna, you know, we'll be talking more about some of the other things that they're doing, because there's a big European craft chocolate fair which is being set up by them in Bordeaux in March next year, which we'll be bringing you more details about. But while you're sort of thinking about that, and while you're savouring the bar from India, the Iduki, just realise that you're actually going to meet them fairly soon too, which is an absolute treat. And then, again, Chuck, you know, from Boho, who we love. You know, he's the guy who's got this amazing sort of, you know, bar with chips or crisps or whatever you want to call it in it too. But this is his interpretation from Bolivia, one of the bennies, and I just think it's stunning. It's got all those characteristics that you want from Bolivian beans. It's got all that great sort of honey, some nuttiness, and just, you know, well done. Keep going. So tell us a little bit, because you are very much in love with the Hind and Var milk bars.
Just in general, I think they're so consistent, and not consistent in terms of the same flavours, consistent in quality. With milk bars, often a maker only has one milk bar, and it'll be great, but what I love about Hind and Var, or I'm sure that's
near
a mispronunciation.
Near and Far. We can just call them Near and Far.
My Dutch isn't great, I'm sorry. But what I love about them is that whether it's their darks or their milks, they have such unique characteristics that come through in each of their bars, and their milks are consistently great. Their dark milks in particular.
Yeah.
That you get such complexity from them. It's not just the milky creaminess, although I think it's the Dutch full fat. You know, full cream milk also makes them deliciously creamy. So
yeah, and I mean, do try lots of the different milks, because they are amazing. And the other thing is that their packaging is, you know, pretty extraordinary. So you open it up, you get 2 bars inside it, you get the QR code to find out where you are. And actually, while we're on the subject of packaging, we should also sort of, you know, give a hat tip to Foundry, because, you know, this is a real labour of love, the way they package their bars. So do enjoy it as you unwrap them, and just realise that's the hard work from David and Janelle, who are sort of doing that. But no, Hind and Var are, you know, just, you'll be definitely hearing more from them, and you'll be hearing more from all the different makers. And, you know, Hind and Var will be having a bunch of great Christmas bars. Vincent from Hasna will also be having some great Christmas bars. We do have a treat coming in from Foundry, so if you like Foundry, keep your eyes out for a very, very special bar which we managed to get a tiny allocation of. And I'm sure that Chuck has got some new bars. In fact, we know one of the new bars, so if you're a fan of sort of orange peel, wait and see what he's got going for you.
Yeah, you're right. The packaging. This is a really good box for. I mean, it's a great box in general. I know I always say that, but this is a really special one. These are all kind of all-star makers, and the packaging for all of these makers is beautiful. Some really different approaches, but all gorgeous. So enjoy that.
Yeah, and on just the final comment we would sort of say is that going forward, we've got an amazing range of bars for you. We do have a challenge and opportunity, which is there is this opportunity to have these amazing bars like Foundry, but cocoa prices, as you know, have gone from like $2,500–3,000 to over $10,000. Craft chocolate makers are nowhere near increasing as much as that, but overall, we just don't have the same number of bars at the £5 or £6 or £7 mark anymore. We used to have most of our makers were there between £5 and £9. Now, there are hardly any American bars that we can get at all, which are under £10 or £12. Bars from Asia Pacific are going to be the same price range, so I'm afraid there is going to be a small price increase going forward. But this box alone is worth over £41. So enjoy it and enjoy the ones that we've got upcoming for you too. Brilliant bars. Just savour them as you go into autumn.
And we just want to say thank you so much. We really do, especially at the moment. It's been a tricky year for lots of chocolate makers and for cocoa, and we are incredibly grateful for all the members of our club and everyone who's subscribing. It really does make such a difference to us that you're continuing to support great chocolate and great cocoa.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredibly important. This is the bedrock of what Cocoa Runners is all about, the subscription service. It's the way we find new makers. It's the way we can introduce you to new makers and new bars. And they really rely on you as the spokespeople and as the people to experiment. And we really rely on you as subscribers to be the bedrock of what we do. So thank you very much.